Hey YouTube, it's Blair Wiz signing in for another episode of Lost Heaven. Just gonna go right into it. I don't know why I keep starting on the startup screen, but have it. Anyway, I decided to do a little grinding off screen. Not much actually, very little, in fact. So I thought I'll update you on the little things that I learned and tell you about them before we head into the house. So. Last time we left off, we just defeated the big bad werewolf. Barely survived, actually. It was actually pretty hard. So I grinded a little, don't want to be brutally destroyed. Anyway, while I was off camp, we learned a new skill. Aegis Sphere. Raises defense and heals HP based on attack power. So higher your attack, the more HP healed. So, helpful for healing and raising defense at the same time. So, easy skill. Aiko learned a new skill too. Mind Burn. It's actually more helpful than you'd think. It's particularly good against bosses. Let's first cover what it is. Mind Burn deals damage equal to 20% of the target's remaining health. Also reduces intellect of the target. Now, if you're fighting boss, you can imagine how useful this skill would actually end up being, because bosses usually have a lot of health. So if you open with Mind Burn, you're going to deal a lot more damage than you normally would. So I try to use this. Even though I don't use it occasionally, it does have its uses, so it's kind of nice. Larson also learned something new. Berserk. Kind of obvious what that does. It makes the user go berserk for 3 turns, significantly increasing attack power but losing all control. I don't usually use this. I don't think I ever used it once during my first playthrough, but I might give it a go, just to show off what it is. Characters also learn some new passive skills as well. So, for Kyle, you learned, obviously you already knew Conviction, but now we learned Guardian. We learned that Guardian increases defense by 5 and max HP by 50. Good for raising those defensive stats. And Stoicism, which grants immunity to stun and paralysis, so that's really good. Aiko also learned some new ones too. Fleet-footed increases her agility by 7, so she can cast magic faster, and Guardian, which we already know what that does. Larson just learned Guardian, so that's nothing new. In fact, most of the characters have mastered pretty much everything. Aiko's learning Stoicism. Anyway, alright. Now that that's out of the way, let's continue with the story. We just got some fish for dinner, so let's go in and eat. It's good to be back home. It's been quite an eventful day. More than you know. Hey. Well, anyways, I guess now it's time for Aiko to prepare some dinner using these prized catches. Excuse me? Didn't I already warn you about this before we left? I'm not going to do all the cooking just because I'm a woman. See, this game even raises womanhood. Yay. It's not because you're a woman, Aiko. Oh, he's not being sexist. It's because you caught the least amount of fish out of all of us. He makes a good point. You didn't just catch a boot. As if I'd be off the hook even if I caught the most fish. Admit it, you had no plans of helping with the cooking, you lousy oaf. Lazy, of course. What was that? Anyways, I'm going upstairs to take a nap. Try to get dinner ready within the hour, okay? Wow. Aiko has nothing to say to that. You two sure fight like a married couple. Tell you what, Aiko. I'll help you clean it and cook the fish. It's the least I could do considering how much you guys did for me. Whatever. Let's get to work. Oh, so it looks like we have a sequence where we actually help Aiko prepare the meal, so that's kind of nice. Alright, Kyle, your job is going to be simple. Just fetch me the ingredients that I ask for. First things first, bring me some tomatoes. Got it? Tomatoes, no problem. Oh, so, okay, we're searching around the house to actually find the ingredients for the meal. That's kind of nice. Hurry and find some tomatoes. There should be a crate full of them somewhere. A crate, so... Oh, okay, that's kind of... can't believe I missed that. Found tomatoes. Oh, sweet. This is a nice little cooking minigame-esque thing. Well done. These tomatoes will make the perfect broth. Now go and bring me some potatoes. Oh, okay, I think we saw those a little earlier. There we go. Found potatoes. Perfect. Now just one more ingredient. Bring me some beer. Say what? Hurry and find me some beer before this fish starts to rot. Okay, I guess the bottles full of obviously already used beer will do. It really will. Found beer. No kidding. Alright, this beer will make some great batter. Now just put everything together, just wait by the oven until it's all ready. Oh, this will be kind of interesting. I can't believe that lazy elf left you to help with the cooking. You are a guest after all. Don't worry about it. I'd rather pull my own weight around here. Besides, I'm just sure Larson is just tired from everything he's done today. I'm not really angry at him. I just wish he wasn't so lazy sometimes. In reality, I'm thankful for him being there to protect me for so long. So you've known each other for a while? Yes, he's been a friend of the family since I was a child. But it's a long story, and that's neither here nor now. I see. You guys have that same little laugh. It's cute and annoying at the same time. Okay. Same reaction I would have, honestly. Anyways, now that the food is almost ready, use this to wake up Larson. Receive frying pan. Okay. You can't be serious. I'm not being mean or anything. Larson's just a really heavy sleeper. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna wake Larson up with a frying pan. This is pretty entertaining. You know what to do. Go tell Larson that dinner is ready. Okay, Aiko, if you say so. This should be interesting. And there's Larson, sleeping with his eyes open. Let's give him a nice wake-up call. Well, here goes nothing. Is it dinner time already? Yeah, that's totally the first thing I'd say when someone hit me on the side of the head with a frying pan. Wow. This dinner is excellent. It's been so long since we've actually eaten fresh meat. Glad you like it. Oh, come on, Aiko, you're not still angry about me taking a nap instead of cooking, are you? It's not like that I'm that great of a cook anyway. So anyways, what do you guys do for a living in Moonbrook? Nothing too exciting, just some government positions. I'd rather not bore you with the details. What about you, Kyle? You said you weren't part of the comic upper class, but you still sound fairly educated. Why don't you tell us your story, Kyle? Oh, a backstory. This should be interesting. Well, I suppose you deserve to know more about me. I grew up in an orphanage in Connacht's Industrial District. Oh, we got some Bleach music. Okay, I hope this doesn't get copyrighted or anything. I don't remember anything about my parents. No faces, voices, or anything. All I know is that they died when I was just a baby. One of my best friends was an orphan girl named Beatrix. Oh wow, we have little girl Lily saying, "So what, Beatrix? You think you're better than us now just because you're getting adopted?" Sorry, I had to do an impression of a girl. I know it's really bad, but I kind of tried nonetheless. If I a rich, noble family too, you think you can just leave us all behind? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh god, that was terrible. No, I don't think you're sorry. Not sorry enough. We'll make you sorry, you spoiled brat. Okay, this makes no sense. Okay. She's spoiled because she's getting adopted by a family. How does that make her the bad person? Whatever. I'll never understand kids. Kids can be assholes. I don't think so. You're messing with Beatrix. You messed with me. Whatever, you little punk. You'll see. Wow. You'll see we were right when she's gone and forgets about us all. Beatrix is... Yeah, wow, I am really not feeling it today. Beatrix is my friend, and I'm not going to change that. That's not going to change even if she does get adopted by a nice family. Isn't that right, Rix? Jeez. Me trying to talk and make a funny accent, it's harder than it looks. Kyle! Anyway, Beatrix ended up getting adopted by a rich noble family, the Mayroos. Years went by and, like most of the other orphans, I never found a family. But Beatrix still kept visiting me almost every week. When I got old enough, I left the orphanage. On the day I left, I was confronted by a man who claimed to have known my parents. I was skeptical at first, but eventually I stayed with him. I considered him to be my godfather. He was the only real family I had ever known. I stayed with him for a few years, but during the day, I was homeschooled with Beatrix so that I could make something of myself. Well, this is pretty in-depth for an RPG Maker BX character, keep that in mind. I spent nearly every day with Beatrix while my godmother was out working. Unfortunately, even with a formal education, I was stuck working crummy jobs in the industrial district since I didn't have a noble last name. Nonetheless, things were going well for a while, but then my godfather was sent away for his job 5 years ago. Why can't I come with you? I'm sorry, Kyle. You don't want to go where I'm going. Sure about that? What will I do? I should only be gone for a few months. My friend owns a set of apartments in the northern industrial district. He says that you can stay as long as you like. I see. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it, Kyle. If these weren't direct orders from King Aegis, I would stay here. I leave tomorrow, and the government takes back my home. You should get packed. Whoa. You got it. Good luck out there. Dad? Ooh. Be careful out there in the world, Kyle. There are people out there who might wish to harm you because of what you are. Ooh. Looks like this guy might know more about him than he does. Because of what I am? Question mark. Huh. Just don't tell anybody else about the voices, Kyle. I'll be back real soon and I'll explain everything just like I promised. Voices. Wow. Did he give this kid schizophrenia? No. Anyway, joking aside, this is pretty in-depth for any character, regardless. Anyway, he was the only parent figure I'd ever known, and just like my real parents, he was gone. Months went by, and then years. My godfather never returned, and I heard nothing from him. Even though my landlord was friends with my godfather, he still needed rent from me just to be able to make do. So instead of collecting rent from me, my landlord had me deliver this package to my home. So that's why I ended up living in the slums of Kanak, and that's why I'm taking this trek to mine home. You're not very good at small talk, are you, Kyle? We didn't ask for your entire life story. Yeah, no kidding. James? You know I'm kidding. I'm glad to know more about you, Kyle. I guess there's more to you than meets the eye, Kyle. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a full-on backstory. It's kind of nice. Especially when they can tell it really quick. This didn't take that long either. Alright. Anyways, look on the bright side. If you didn't get stuck with that delivery job, you wouldn't have ever met us. I suppose there is a positive side to everything. So, whatever happened to your friend? She ended up getting accepted into Connaught Royal Guard. Now she's a Knight Lieutenant, one of the elite. And I'm just a nobody. It happens, man. You can't expect people to stay the same forever. And your godfather, he didn't tell you anything about your parents? All I know is that they were a scientist working for the Connaught government. He wouldn't tell me how they died or what happened. Interesting. I'm sorry, Kyle. These memories must be painful for you. Nah, don't worry about it. I'm fine, really. Alright, man, that's good to hear. Don't let the past bring you down. It's important to always look forward. But for now, I'm beat. Let's hit the hay and pick things up tomorrow morning. We're leaving in 2 days, so we're going to have to start making preparations for our departure. Alright, sounds good to me. Alright, well that was some good backstory, and dialogue is good too. That voice and that vision of the lake on fire, why are they becoming so vivid? The voices used to be so faint, so quiet. What could it all mean? Am I going insane? It's going to be hard to sleep with those images in my head, but I'll force myself to do it. Wow. Well, this is, man. It certainly got me questioning, like, who he was as a person. Oh, okay, this is a change. Are your orders understood, Lieutenant? Yes, Captain. Then repeat them to me. We have to head to the lowest level of the catacombs to reach the sanctioned alchemy lab. Then we rendezvous with Senior Alchemist Hirado and escort him back to the castle. That is correct. I trust that you will not fail me, Lieutenant Meru. Lena provides support to the Lieutenant. Your undead fighting ability is pivotal to both of your success. Understood, Father. Father? Ooh. So, let me get this straight. A guy who looks like a bull gave birth to a girl that looks like an actual human being. You know what? I'm not going to begin to question that. Let's just continue. Good. Now go and bring Dr. Hirado back to the castle. His cooperation is crucial to our campaign. Good luck. Are you ready to go, Private Moros? Yes, ma'am. Let's continue forward. I sense some apprehension in your voice. Don't worry, Lena. We'll be fine. Thanks for the concern, Lieutenant, but honestly, I am not afraid. Then let us go. The alchemy lab should be hidden somewhere in the lowest level of the catacombs. Well, okay. This is another feature of Lost Heaven that I think only like Final Fantasy VI did this, where you get to switch between which character you play as in different points of the story. So you get a little bit of perspective of what's actually going on. I actually really like how they did this, how Ashford did this. Lets you give some backstory on maybe the villains or a different perspective in general. Anyway, we're playing as two new characters, so let's take a look, actually. Beatrix is the childhood friend of Kyle, and we have a new character, Lena, who's apparently the daughter of Moros. So, Beatrix is a knight, so let's take a look at what she's got. She's rocking a bronze claymore. Wow, 65 strength. She is not messing around. She's got some knightly attire. Looking really good. Lena, the cleric. Holy Rod. Silk Tiara. Ooh. She's not too bad herself. Alright, let's take a look at those skills, though. Okay, or not. Okay, at least she knows something. Smite. Deals holy damage to one enemy. Lethal damage against undead. And minor heal, which, of course, restores some HP. See, they have any passive skills? Nope. Looks like we're gonna have to. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to teach them the good old-fashioned way by playing the game. All right, let's go down here. All right, so this is the first floor of the catacombs. Looks like there's a bunch of skeletons walking around. That's pleasant. Oh, we have some new music too. Yes, every time we switch to the alternative line of somebody else other than Kyle, the music changes to, I guess, Legend of the Dragoon battle theme. So it's a little bit different. Oh, let's go over the new characters right now. Beatrix has an ability called Pious Strike. Absorbs health from the enemy and gives it back to him, but it takes a little less damage. it's pretty useful actually down here. For chivalry, she doesn't have any skills, and yeah, that's what she is. She's a pretty hard hitter. Lena has an ability called Protect. It raises everyone's defense, so I almost always use it once more party members join. Protect is a great move to have. Smite also is very effective against the undead, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Default animations. The skeletons look interesting too. Alright, we're already at the 20-minute mark, but we'll do a little exploration here, and then we'll just call it quits, since we got a lot of story segments done just now. So we'll take a little quick tour of the catacombs before we call it a day. Alright, we got skeletons. Like I said before in another video, these guys and their unique sound effect that they make every time you run into them is always interesting to hear. Oh, she missed? Come on. Oh wow, these things hit hard. They're not messing around. Wow. Alright, let's get Pious Strike and try and protect. There, little defense buff. Oh, that's one of the unique animations for this game. It looks nice. And they still hit like a tank even with the defense buff. Alright, Lena, let's finish these guys off. There we go. Oh, they know blind. Oh dear. Oh, that can get annoying. Ah, the enemies knowing status effects really kind of annoying. It's an easy way to make things hard. Alright, we leveled up. Thankfully, we have eye drops from when we bought it the other time, so we can use those. Oh, we have a lever over here. It won't budge. Well, that's helpful. Oh, the new enemy. Ghost emerged. Ooh. Oh man, I wish we'd do something. Maybe I'll grind and then I'll just give you a full naming of all the skills then. I might do some grinding off camera so these two learn some skills so I can just go over them in the next video. Darkness, oh wow. That hurts. Alright. Beatrix party was victorious, acquired 190 XP. Alright. And we leveled up again. And we learned a first skill. Alright. Let's take a quick look before we call it quits. Blessed Health heals a minor amount of HP and increases max HP of an ally. Ooh, that's really helpful. And we have Purify. Oh, it's a godsend. It cures status ailments. That's going to be helpful. Especially after finding out enemies also do that. Anyway. Alright, looks like we just made story progress. No main game progress. But that's alright. That's for another day. Anyway, I'm going to go save right now. This is Blair Wiz signing out. You guys have yourself a good night.